Hello, and welcome to Famicast 219, your Famicast for the early part of April 2022. I'm your host, Danny Bivens, and today I'm joined, as always, by James Charlton.
Hey, you're listening to the Famicast live here on a Wednesday.
That's it. And we're also joined by Ty Sugar.
Yeah, baby.
Also live.
Also possibly live.
Very live. Very live. So,
well, Danny, I just want one correction. Today I'm not James. I am Swanky Kong because
I'm going to get my quiz on.
There it is. You have to talk like that
Right.
the whole episode.
Okay.
You really got to bring it during the JAPANews, too.
That's exactly like Swanky Kong talks, right?
Yeah.
Swanky Kong's never been voice acted. I don't think.
say.
Ty might correct me on that one, but
I don't believe so.
he's a whatever. Is he even in Donkey Kong 64? He is, isn't he?
You're the one that played like more than that than I
Yeah,
did.
yeah. I fucking 100% that game, and I don't remember.
Jesus Christ.
I think he is.
That's a lot of bananas.
Anyway, that is my way of saying that we're going to do a quiz today, and you can win fabulous non-existent prizes.
Woohoo!
Well, the best you can do is say I beat Danny and possibly Ty. Well, let's face it, probably just Danny.
Be all that for you.
So yeah, if you check the Danny, if you check the YouTube live chat, I posted a link to the website that we're going to use, like just a web app kind of thing. So you just log in there and just hang out, and I'll tell you the password to join the quiz at the appropriate time, which is after new business, after news, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And we've used this same one before in the past, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, and if you're an audio listener, what I'll do, because we have an enhanced podcast. If you don't know what that is, that means when you're listening to the show on your phone, you can see pictures and stuff like that. You can also access hyperlinks. What I'll do is I'll put this link in that chapter of the show so that you can just go directly there.
Right.
Probably.
The quiz will all already be over and it'll be completely pointless. But yeah, please join.
Or not. Okay. Fine. Nice try. Well, anyways, we got another exciting show for you guys today. Lots of games to talk about. A little bit of news, not so much. It's kind of like a recap of some stuff that happened last week, because not much has really been going on this week so far. Well, that's when the news is going to drop, like probably in the middle of the show. Something huge is probably going to happen, right? Like that's how it goes. Yeah, but at any rate, let's just go ahead and kick things off with some new business. And I'm just going to go ahead and kick things off.
I'm excited to listen to what Danny has to say. If he hadn't just frozen and left the fucking podcast.
He killed instantly.
Yeah, I won't spoil what Danny is going to talk about, but it's interesting. I was watching his video, a gameplay video earlier today. But Ty, I guess, do you want to just go and start?
I don't know. I want to see if Danny ever gets his router out of the microwave.
Oh, he did. He did. Well done.
Success.
Wow. Hey, Danny,
Okay.
did you take your Wi-Fi router out the microwave? Ty just asked.
Yes, I did. What the hell?
Good job.
Okay. Anyway, now I think I'll try to kick off with some new business. Hopefully you have no more hiccups like that. We'll see.
Get on with it, mate.
It'll be fun to go back and listen to you guys talking smack about me after the fact. Looking forward to that. But yeah, I've been playing a couple of different things. One thing I wanted to touch on here just briefly is I've been playing a lot of MLB The Show, and I know I talk a lot about baseball and stuff, so I'm not gonna talk too much about it. But I have a very short clip that I'm just gonna go ahead and put up here just for like a minute or something like that. So bear with me. And even if you're listening to the audio version of the show, you might get some kind of enjoyment out of this, as long as I could find it. Where did I put that? But okay, well, I'll just, there it is. Okay, good.
Looks great.
Yes. Well, here we go.
Center fielder, Danny Sir Dudenstein. Ball to strike. And that one in the air center field. Sir Dudenstein.
So I have a new...
That's amazing. It says it. That's so cool.
So like, for common names and stuff like that, it'll like Danny's a common enough name for a first name that you can have that in a sports game. But I was looking for Bivens because like I could have swore there was some either I think it was like a minor league ball player or like maybe it was football, American football, excuse me. Had the same last name as me, so I figured maybe they have it, and they didn't. So they had a bunch of other just like random names that you can choose, real last names, and then what they just said.
Wait, is that it's an actual name in America? Dudenstein? Are you shitting me?
No, it's Sir Dudenstein. So
okay,
we'll get to listen again.
And now the center fielder, Danny Sir Dudenstein. Ball to strike, and that one in the air center field. Sir Dudenstein moving under this one, and that is that.
Yeah.
Things have come a long way since sports talk football.
And now the center fielder, Danny Sir Dudenstein.
Yeah. It's going to be really hard to not name this episode that. Let's see what happens.
We'll see if we come up with any zanier jokes by the end.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been actually having a lot of fun with this. I put up a review, a video review. We have some footage up. Got a review up on the website as well. So if you want to check out more about the game in detail, you can do that. And
I was genuinely asking because I was rewatching Scrubs recently, and one of the characters is called like somebody Dudemeister.
Oh,
like that is legitimately his name in the show, and I was like, is that real? And then now this comes up and it's like, is this real? It's like, do you guys really call yourself these names in America?
Like as a joke, maybe.
It's maybe it was a joke name in Scrubs. It probably was.
Yeah. I mean, actually, coincidentally, I had a PE teacher in elementary school. His name was Mr. Meister. I wonder if he was related to Cheesemeister.
Nah.
That's his dad.
Yes.
Right. Hey, J-Cat, what up?
Yeah.
Balls, what up?
Yeah. Welcome aboard, guys.
Right.
Sir Dudenstein here. And no, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the show a lot. A lot of fun. It actually runs really well on the Switch too, which I was really surprised about because they had like a test thing in February and it was really rough. So I mean, it's not perfect, and some people like in the comments are like saying stuff like, "Oh, it's not running. It looks like shit." And it's like it's not like a Xbox Series X or PS5. So like, what do you expect? But
4K enhanced, baby.
I think I saw one of the comments on YouTube. It said like, "This looks really good. I really liked it on the PSP."
Yeah.
It's like he's comparing the Switch to the PSP.
Yeah, and I mean, I could kind of get that because definitely, if you're going between versions and then you look at like the Switch version compared to like a higher end console version, it does kind of look like what it would have maybe between like PS3 to like PSP, something like that. So I can get that, and that's a fair comparison, I think. But I mean, the gameplay, it's still good. Sometimes there are issues with the frame rate, but it never really affects the gameplay, which is nice. It plays okay online. I'm not really so much into that, so I don't really care. But yeah, if you want to, hear more about baseball, check out the review. There's some gameplay up there too. Check that out. Another game I really wanted to talk about, something that just came out yesterday, and I'm going to throw up some footage of that here too, and that is Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
I was just watching your video earlier today, actually, Danny.
Oh, really? Cool. Well, I'm going to put up the same one.
I hope it plays as well as it looks.
Yeah, and so I played this like the opening stage just yesterday, and then I played for a little bit today, maybe like an hour or something like that today. And obviously being the Skywalker Saga, you can play through every one of like the mainline movies and stuff like that. Not only that, I mean, there's like story elements and stuff like that, and something I haven't gotten to yet that they said that they do have. I'll fast forward the video a little bit. The load times are kind of annoying.
No,
but there's like
screen.
An open.
Keep it on the loading screen. We want to see it.
Sorry, it's still setting. Sorry about that. No, but I guess there's kind of like an open type of a section to the game where you can like literally like fly between planets and stuff like that, which seemed pretty cool. I haven't checked out any reviews or anything like that because I've been kind of like shielding myself from that just so I can just enjoy this game for what it is and like stuff like that. I mean, if you've played a Lego Star Wars game before, you know what to expect. I mean, it's based on this story, in this case, based on Star Wars. But there's some comedy bits and stuff like that in there that are pretty funny. And the cool thing about this one is it's, I think all of us probably out here have played, some kind of Lego game at some point in our lives. And, there was a certain formula.
Bombarded by Lego games on Xbox Live, Games with Gold.
Yeah.
I think I have like a dozen.
Yeah. And I mean, like 10 years ago ish, it seemed like they had like a really very samey type of thing that they would do with these games, in terms of like controls and everything, and jokes and stuff like that too. I mean, nowadays they have like fully voiced stuff, which is kind of nice. I mean, sometimes I don't think they have all like the voice actors and stuff like that, because like Luke and Han, they're not those. But I think they did get like Anthony Daniels to actually come back and be C-3PO and stuff like that, which was cool.
Oh, wow. I just assumed it would just be sound alikes for everybody.
Yeah, most of them do sound like it is that, because I was listening to Alec Guinness today and stuff like that, and yeah, very much so sound alikes, but not bad. So that was fine. But like, when it comes to gameplay, this is basically just like a third person cover shooter type of a thing. That's kind of like what this has become. I mean, obviously, if you're playing with like lightsabers, or if you're playing as a droid, you're not going to be doing too much shooting. But it's just kind of like an action adventure game. You're going around stages, solving very light puzzle elements and just taking out bad guys and stuff like that. Like here on the Switch version, actually it runs pretty smoothly. I looked at like some footage, like trailers and stuff like that in like, really high resolution and stuff back before the game came out. It looked fantastic, but I think it still looks pretty good on the Switch too. Animation's pretty good. I didn't notice any problems with like frame rate or anything like that. I mean, of course, on the higher end platforms, you're probably gonna get like 60 frames a second, but I don't think that's what was happening here. But that's okay. Kind of just fast forward to some gameplay here.
I think it looks fantastic. I mean, just that not level select, but like game select at the beginning, where you're selecting the episodes, and they've just got this little diorama that represents each episode, is just like so, just charming. I was just like, I want to play that. Just looking at it looks awesome. Yeah.
And it's the only thing that's kind of annoying, like when it comes to like the movies, you could only, like, from the start, there's only like episode 1, episode 4, and then episode 7 that are available, and then you play through those, and then you can unlock the other ones.
The first part of each trilogy.
Exactly.
I guess. Yeah.
This seems more like a shooter.
Yeah, I mean, in this case, because Leia right now, she has a gun, and I think the shooting mechanics and stuff like that, they feel pretty nice. I mean, there's you can press like the trigger to aim and stuff like that, or you can
this
just
part actually looks kind of fun.
Yeah, you can just hammer on the shoot button, and then you can move around like the right stick that way too, however you like.
What's the point? So this is one of the destroy everything to get the Lego bits game.
That's just for like coins and stuff. I was just doing it a lot. It's just force a habit.
What's the point of this? The only one that I've played two. I think I played 2 Lego games: the Lego Harry Potter and Lego City, and they're both very, very different. Lego Harry Potter is like this. Just you smash everything, you get bits. But Lego City is very different, right? That's like the unique Lego game that's actually really, really good. So, right. But this, you said it has like light puzzle elements and stuff like that, and more shooty stuff.
Yeah, like you can see, like Leia just had to pull this lever. Now, as this other like rebel soldier, I have to go find basically how to get access to the other lever. And right now I'm on like a console. There's like little button presses. You have to hit like as the little D-pad comes in this circle, you have to hit like left, right, up, or down. Really simple type of stuff like that. So, and like even when you're a droid, they're like if you're R2D2 or something like that, you have to like line up some little circle things so that they can unlock a door or something. So yeah, nothing too crazy in terms of that. It's more focused on like the action and also this exploration type of stuff. There is like a ton of stuff to unlock from characters and like ships and like stuff like that too. I haven't gotten to any of the ship gameplay or anything like that yet, but it seems like it. I mean, if it's anything like how this gameplay is just with the regular stuff, I think it's going to be pretty easy and fun to play. So like, I think I did drive like a sand speeder or something like that, but I mean, not nothing like flying around in the air. So
And you switch between characters? You're like a rebel soldier now at the moment, right?
Yeah, like you can just switch between them on the fly. And I don't know. I think there might be like a max that you have on the screen because like in the next level that I didn't record, I had, like R2D2, C3PO, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Luke, but Leia was also available, but she was like off to the side in like this little list. You can go through on the side if you just press like L or R, or you can press like the control pad and you can like cycle through and press A on whichever one you want. But yeah, if whenever I'd switched to Leia, it just switched out that one character. So I think there's only like 4 characters you can have on the screen, playing.
I love how the fire is also Lego.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That was cute. And there's still elements where you have to like build up stuff and all that type of stuff. Like in the not this gameplay, but the one I was playing today, like they're escaping Mos Eisley, and the stormtroopers are coming and stuff like that. And Han and Chewie, well, they kind of made a little story beat in the game where it's like, well, they got to fix the Millennium Falcon, and you got to like basically protect Chewie or like get him to basically be able to fix the ship and stuff, and like kind of keep stormtroopers and stuff off his back. So yeah, I mean, so far I'm having some fun. I'm really looking forward to see kind of like more what this open worldy type of stuff is, because the levels are levels and like there's a clear goal. And yeah, you have to be an idiot if you don't know where to go, because you can even see on the screen here, they're like little yellow like arrows that say like go here and then next go here and here and here, like this. So like you can't really get lost, from your objective or anything like that. So yeah. But anyway,
there is another Lego game which I thought looked really amazing, like really interesting take on Lego. I mean, like like you've been saying, this is pretty much a traditional one, but there was one called Lego Brick Tales, where it's like these kind of little vignettes. There's kind of little kind of individual scenes that you're doing, but it's like beautifully presented, and it's like you have to work out the puzzle on each one, kind of to move to the next one. Maybe almost like a Toad treasure tracker. Is that what it's called? Captain Toad,
yeah,
that game?
Captain Toad.
The Captain Toad game, where it's like, just one little kind of area that you go and then move on to the next one. It looks really interesting. And yeah. Lego Brick Tales, it's called.
Brick Tales. Okay.
Brick Tales. Ooh.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that. But, yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm enjoying this game. I'm going to play a lot more of it. Hopefully, I'm still playing a lot of baseball too. So we'll see how it goes. And hey, looks like Haitani actually joined the chat here too. He said, "Uh-oh, Brick Tales." And hi. Hey, Haitani.
Always heard of that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So actually, I think that's going to do it for me. And now, okay, you got a little trailer here.
Yeah.
Brick Tales.
This looks kind of cute. I like very, very sharp, very kind of like I guess this is like Lego game for adults, but not really.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like you build stuff, and I like the look of it anyway. Maybe it's almost like a Banjo. What's the third Banjo game called, Ty?
Nuts and bolts.
Yeah. This is kind of like a nuts and bolts vibes with this bit, isn't it? Like building your own kind of helicopter to achieve your task, kind of thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, I always think there's so many missed opportunities with Lego. There's like so many things you can do with like video games, and it's like they haven't really done it. But then when I see this, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is more like the kind of thing that you would expect.
Oh, Thunderful. Okay.
What did they make?
Oh my God,
that's not the Steam World people, is it?
Yeah,
it is. They combined. They combined two kind of European publishers together, right?
Yeah,
developers together to make Thunderful. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, they do good stuff.
Yeah. Good luck.
Well, great comment here. They should make a Lego baseball game. Yes. I can't wait for that day.
That hasn't happened yet.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Lego sports games. Where are they? Yeah, that's a good point though. Yeah.
Well, get the
have like Lego sports, right? They just have like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they wanted to do licensed stuff, they could do that. Can you imagine that? Because people like licensed sports. If they did that for a game, if they did that for toys, oh my goodness, Yeah.
Well, Lego is the license.
Well,
But I
yes.
mean, like, if they had like, like we have Wii Sports, or like even the Mario, there was like a Mario sports game where it was like 3 different sports, like basketball,
Super. Well, what the heck? That
something,
was it on the.
something like.
I
They
know,
only
yeah,
had like
Super
3 or
Mix
4
something like
sports.
that.
Yeah, not sports mix or some
Superstar
bullshit
Mix,
like that.
yeah.
But it wasn't that good. Like Lego could do that. You could have Lego football, Lego American football, right?
Yeah.
Have all the sports in one game. There you go. You're welcome, Lego.
There it
Call
is.
me.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for my new business. So let's go ahead and move on to James.
Oh shit. Okay. Yes. What
If
have I
you're
been playing?
ready to go.
Yeah. I almost talked about this in the last episode. The Chocobo GP.
Okay.
Because which I just briefly described as Mario Kart Final Fantasy.
Right.
There is a light version, which is kind of unusual to have a light version on a console.
Right.
When I think of light, I think of smartphone games,
Exactly.
which is kind of what this almost is, because like as soon as you load it up, you're immediately greeted with like, get the battle pass or whatever it is, the season pass. And it's
Right.
like unlock cloud with like 400 credits. And it's like, I haven't even started the game yet, mate. Calm down.
Right.
It's like, it's immediately like, oh, this is a smartphone game. But it isn't. It's just a console game. But this is Square. So it's like, let's try and squeeze as much money out of these people as possible. So like, yeah, to get Cloud from Final Fantasy, it was like, some ridiculous amount of credits to unlock him. But I think you get 3 characters in just this light version.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe you can unlock stuff. And you can't play like the Grand Prix or like time trial and stuff like that. But there's like there's an online mode, which I guess the theme and the tracks and the characters kind of get, they change out from time to time. So and it is amazing. It is incredible how much this is Mario Kart. I mean, from the the power sliding, the power sliding is exactly Mario Kart. The items, like they've even got like items to pick up, right? And then they've got the double items where they're stacked on top of each other, exactly like Mario Kart. So it's like you go through that, you get 2 items. But I think you can carry more than 1 item. You can actually stack quite a few, maybe 3 or 4 items or something like that. And it does borrow from another kart game, which I like, Diddy Kong Racing, in that you can, you get the same item twice. It goes to a more powerful version. I think maybe up to 3 or 4 times you can get like more and more powerful ones. And I actually know some of the terminology from Hero in when he got added to Smash, and I also have played a Dragon Quest game since then as well. I played Dragon Quest 11 on Switch, but like things like Crackle and like the fire spells, as they get more powerful, their name changes. The same thing applies to this game. So you can pick up a fire item, and then a second and a third one, it gets more powerful. And yeah, you can just like wipe people out with like a level 3 fire one or like electric ones. It's kind of cool. The stages are quite nice as well. I mean, it's a pretty game. It has the same amount of detail as a Mario Kart 8, and not the DLC that we just got. Not the not that very plain DLC that we just got. Like, fully detailed, really nice textures, nice. Oh yeah, nice music as well. Haitani in the chat says got some great remixes in its soundtrack. Yeah. Too bad about the weird season pass stuff. Yes, that is true. That is true. That does kind of put a fly in the ointment. But this is a free light version. So if you just want like some Mario Kart, but you don't want to pay for it, and you don't have to get involved with any of the currency and bullshit. You just play like a couple of tracks a day for free, and I say go for it. The thing that Mario Kart doesn't have that this does have is like I guess if you're talking about Double Dash, where you have powers that each individual powers for each character. You know, like unique character powers. This game has that. Like the Chocobo has this kind of like move that if you build up enough, I guess it's not coins, but it's like whatever the equivalent of coins is in this game. I forget. It's like
Gil?
Yeah, maybe gil or crystals or something like that.
Okay.
And then when you get 10 of those, which is literally like Mario Kart, right? You get 10 of those, then you get your unique power and you can use it. And the Chocobo one, he kind of goes on roller skates and he goes like really, really fast and kind of like invincible. And yeah, there's 3 characters. I forgot what the other 2 guys do. I was like Chocobo all the time because it was kind of fun and cute. So yeah, it's surprisingly fun. I mean, it's just a shame. I mean, I would never buy the full game because you still. I think I heard that. I think this was the kind of controversy when it got released, and why it's not doing very well, even in Japan, where you would expect it to do very well, is that they have all this monetization bullshit, you know, in-app purchase bullshit, on top of a full price, you know, game. That's like complete bullshit, right? So yeah, they really kind of like screwed the pooch there with that. I think if they hadn't had any of that stuff in, I think it would have been received a lot more positively, because I think, you know, at its core, I think it's a good racing game, and you know, it plays well, it controls well, it rips off Mario Kart 100%. But you know, at the moment we don't have any Final Fantasy characters in Mario Kart until you know. I don't know, we can guess that Mario Kart 9 might do, you know, the Smash thing and have characters from all over the Nintendo verse and other third parties, but we don't have that at the moment. So this is kind of like another way to do that, I guess.
Sure.
So
it's only Square
this
stuff.
game is exclusive to Switch, right?
Is it?
Weird. I went to check and see if there's an Xbox version, but yeah, it seems like it's not on anything else but Switch.
Yeah, well, that would make sense, right? It's like it's a Mario Kart game, but
I don't know. I think it doesn't make sense because it's only on the one platform that's competing directly with Mario Kart.
I see what you mean. It's like how people, you know, buy Crash Bandicoot and think it's as good as Mario Kart 64. It's kind of like that.
They're right.
Yeah, like shit. What is it? Yeah, I know what you mean, though. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Like Xbox owners don't have this, so it would make sense to let them have a Mario Kart game, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's Square. They like money, so
Yeah.
another version might come out, you know, later. Or they might just burn it to the ground because it didn't do well on Switch.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe the luckiest possible outcome is they include all the fucking DLC penny pinching bullshit like in one package in like 18 months.
Talking about, you know, when you don't have the game on your console, it's better to have a third-party version. Like some people swear by the Crash kart game.
Yeah,
on the PlayStation.
Crash Team Racing.
Crash Team Racing. Yeah, some people swear by that.
There are some like hardcore fans of that game.
Yeah, I mean they're wrong, but you know, good luck to them. The I mean, like, yeah, I mean they did a remake of that as well. They
did. It came out like 6 or 8 months ago, I think.
And ironically was on Switch.
Right.
It was on everything.
Yeah, I bet that did better on PlayStation.
Probably.
I bet it sold the best on PlayStation because they have the you know,
the brand recognition.
Yeah.
The Bandicoot recognition.
The nostalgia. I was going to say nostalgia, but yeah,
right.
Same thing. Yeah.
From now on, he's Crash Bandicoot.
Right. Yes, talking about nostalgia, I have been continuing playing Banjo-Kazooie, which has been a wonderful experience, playing it with my, you know, schwanky N64 controller. It's such a good game, and there's a lot of it that I remember, and then there's like suddenly I go to a world and I don't remember any of it. It's like, but then I'll see parts of it and I'm like, oh, okay, shit, this one. So there was one world, man, is it Bubble Gloop Swamp?
Yeah.
Or something like that, right?
Something like that.
And I went there and I was like, I don't remember this stage. And then there's this like giant crocodile head, and I went inside there, and yeah, you
there's
turn
the
you
mini
turn into
game
a
with
crocodile.
and you eat the little apples and the worms.
Yes. Yeah, that mini game. As soon as I start that mini game started, it all came flooding back. I was like,
I can hear
this one.
hear the crunch sound effect in my head.
Yeah, exactly. All just came flooding back. I was like, shit, yeah, I remember that. And just turning into that little cute little crocodile, it's like, I forgot all of those things. Like, because I know Banjo Tooie, which I haven't really played very much, and I'm hoping that they bring that to NSO. They had so many different transformations in that game. And I just assumed that the first Banjo-Kazooie didn't really have that many. It didn't really have that many kind of weird ones. But yeah, it does. It does have a lot of cool transformations.
The fucking washing machine.
Yeah.
What?
The washing machine. Yeah, man. It's very natsukashi, very, really enjoyable experience. Like, and there are so many haters of Banjo-Kazooie. You know, the Mario 64 purists, you know? It's like, and then they just look down on Banjo as this like, you know, cheesy like fucking collectathon done by those weird guys in England. But like it really isn't. Like it is legitimately a fantastic game, and it stands beside Mario 64. I mean, it's very, very different, obviously. You know, there's no story, there's humor, you know, but I just think there's so much to it, and there's like, you know, so much detail, so much like, you know, little extras that they throw in there, and like so many secrets and like, you know, things to find. I mean, I know this is like obviously way after Mario 64, but like, you know, the genius of Rare is that they can look at Nintendo and actually do their take on it, and it's actually good. Because like so many, like that's why, you know, I still think Rare is like, you know, this is like their prime, right? Like when on the N64, it's like how many people try to like emulate Mario 64, you know, either on the N64 itself or other consoles, and just completely failed. It was just like, you know, tedious, boring. The camera doesn't work, like whatever, you know, the structure is weird. You know, it's frustrating and annoying. But like they actually made a game which is like, you know, can, you know, proudly stand next to Mario 64 and just be, you know, just be as fun. And, you know, playing it again now, it's like, yeah, this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Like if you haven't played it really does. And the music is like obviously way better, you know, it's like much instrumentation, you know, obviously, you know, they've learned a lot about the console up to this point, right? Like they were just masters of their craft at this point, like what they could get out of the N64. It's amazing. So if you haven't played it and you have the expansion pass, just do it, man. It has aged well, I think. So yeah, looking forward to playing more. Did I want to mention anything else? Okay, yeah, we'd have to talk about Splatoon. I've been playing more Splatoon 2, Salmon Run. I still love grinding through my Salmon Run. That's my Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is Salmon Run, like grinding through Salmon Run, you know, get my I really want to like just get everything in Splatoon 2 before Splat 3 comes out. So it's kind of, and we know that Splatoon 3 will have Salmon Run, and it looks like they're really adding a lot to it. So it's like, you know, I just want to get everything and just like be the best at Salmon Run before Splat 3 comes out, because they got like mechs and stuff like that in Salmon 3, and like in Salmon 3, Splatoon 3. Yeah, looking forward to it, and it's awesome. So yeah, I'm super hyped for Splat 3, man. I just like, we don't know the release date, and it's like, fucking just come on, I need to know, man, when's it coming out? But yeah, anyway, that's me. I'll pass it over to Mr. Ty.
Oh yeah, hey, what's good?
Unless he doesn't want to.
Oh no, I am ready to talk about video games for an hour.
Let's do
it. Please don't. All right, before I get into the main stuff, you know, just last night they showed the next update for Dead by Daylight, and it's pretty sweet. They've got it up on the open beta version, the beta test realm or whatever they call it. And they've reworked a couple of the older killers, including giving them new music, and it's pretty sick. And okay, so there's a killer who's been in the game for a long time, the Legion. So there's actually 4 of them, but whatever. They play the same. It's the same killer. And they've reworked him so that he has new music. It's like this heavy metal music that comes on when he's chasing somebody. And when you play the game, you're able to use add-ons on your killer, and he has mixtape add-ons. That's what they call it. They've been in the game forever. And if you use them, they change his chase music.
Okay.
And it's really sick. It's so fun. I recommend just like searching up a video of this whenever you get a minute. And so they buffed him, they buffed Ghostface. Ghostface has new music too. And most importantly, they've changed the worst map in the game. Haddonfield. Which
did we play that one when we did game night?
I don't think so. Haddonfield is the one from the movie Halloween, the Michael Myers movie.
Yeah.
And you might remember. No, you might not remember. That was like the first like licensed property that they had in the game.
Okay.
Like they added that in like the first year of the game, so it's like fucking 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, everybody fucking hates this map. I mean,
well, did they hate it when it first came out too, or what?
I'm not sure. The whole game was kind of busted when it first came out.
Okay.
But okay, so Haddonfield is big, is super annoying. It's extremely survivor sided. Because like there's all these houses and shit that like they can just jump out a window and they're good basically. And it sucks. So they've reworked the whole map. They scrapped it, they threw it in the trash. They made a brand new version which actually looks like it was made in the current year of our Lord 2022 and not like fucking 5 years ago. And it looks sweet as hell, and it actually looks a lot more like the movie.
Cool.
So it's nice. It's so nice. So like you can like run into the the Myers house, and it looks like it does in the movie. Like even more so. Like there are actually objects in the house now.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it's sweet. So it's on beta test right now. I think that comes out at the end of the month. So that's cool. I'm all about those mixtapes. So good. All right. So what I've actually been playing, which one should I talk about first? Let's talk about Dark Souls.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've been getting back into that. Like I was working on it, and then I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta finish this Dead by Daylight season pass thing with the battle pass.
Dead by Daylight?
Yeah. So I went on that for a while, grinded that shit out. Now I'm back on Dark Souls, and oh boy, it's a lot of fun. Maybe you've heard about Blighttown in the past,
right? And we were talking a little bit about that last time, but like, yeah, I mean, obviously you've probably gotten a lot further than where you were before and stuff.
I'm well past Blighttown.
They fixed it in the Xbox Series X version, I guess.
Well, in the remaster, they fixed it.
Yeah, it was like mainly the PS3 version where it was like the choppiest shit on the planet. But I remember like the vanilla Xbox 360 version was kind of rough too. And like, not only does it look awful, it's awful to play, and it's great because like you get poisoned, you get fucked, you have to do like some rudimentary platforming in a game that doesn't have a jump button, and you die instantly. It's great.
No jump button. Wow.
Right. Well, there's kind of a jump button. Like you hold B or circle or whatever. You hold it to dash. I guess it would probably be A on switch. You hold that while you're walking or running, and you'll go into dash, and then you let go and press it again, and then you do like kind of a running jump.
Oh, okay.
And then you miss your platform and you die. Good time.
Hi Tony has a comment here. He says, as far as I know, Blighttown mostly was super laggy because the enemy pathfinding would go crazy on all those planks, ladders, and bridges. Not a graphical thing.
Oh, like an AI thing, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, that might be part of it, but there's like a lot of fucking objects and like really long draw distance with a lot of fucking stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot of everything. But now we have the fancy edition, and nobody has to worry about that anymore unless you're like dusting off your PS3 to play it.
Right.
I would assume PS3 would be the lead platform back in the day, right? It's a Japanese publisher, Japanese developer, PlayStation.
Yeah,
Weird,
but
weird how
keep
that's
in
the
mind
worst version.
this is also like they do their games on a really tight budget. Like you might have seen the Twitter poll I posted a couple hours ago.
I saw it.
Yeah, so I've been playing it, and there's huge long stretches with zero music. And that is part of their design philosophy. One, it's atmospheric. Two, it's the cheapest fucking thing to do. And so I'm like finding myself like going through this fucking fortress, and then this like song just gets stuck in my head from when Super Best Friends were playing it. They're like da 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 skeleton ball, da, 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 da. And I'm like, why is this stuck in my head? This is awful. This is great.
You have to sing yourself. That's what they're encouraging.
Yes, you have to sing yourself. Right. That was also an option in Rad Racer or Rad Racer 2. Rad Racer 2, I think. You got a choice of two different songs, and the third option was sing yourself. That's what literally said in the game. And
wow. Okay.
That is something that stuck with me. Like you got to sing yourself. It's part of the experience.
Yeah, because you could say that with a lot of those old ass NES games and stuff like that. Maybe they have an intro theme and then that's it. Like those old sports games and stuff, like tennis and baseball. Yeah,
yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Ty might remember this, but there was a YouTuber who used to like make lyrics to songs that didn't have lyrics.
Yeah, rental plots.
Yeah, like old NES, old Game Boy games, Game Boy Advance games. I always remember that David Beckham Soccer.
Yeah, what if video game had lyrics?
Yeah. I always remember the David Beckham Soccer on like GBA. Like it's just like it just sang this incredible song and just this chiptune music is amazing.
Yeah, that rules.
Sing it yourself.
Yeah, so I've been playing Dark Souls and singing myself.
Nice.
It's pretty awesome.
Try it at home, kids.
Comment from Azik here. Back jumping in Dark Souls is even worse than jumping forward because back jumping is actually needed during combat, while you can take your time during platforming.
Yeah. And if you hold B to run when you're not already running, you actually do the back step. And God help you if you're on a narrow ledge.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and then it's like, I died, and you can't help but laugh.
Right.
So it's like jumping in Ocarina of Time, but like it doesn't have an auto jump.
Right.
So you would have to like hop and backflip over everything.
Yep. It's good times. I'm having so much fun with it. All right. And one more game. I think I mentioned it before. Let's get this thing up.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I've
been playing fucking Hatsune Miku logic puzzle.
Yes.
Now,
like this, and again, I mean, like you talked about this on the last episode, but we didn't have any pics or anything like that or video footage. But like now, if you're watching the video version, we got video footage of this game, so like it could be.
Yeah, this is live from my.
Yeah, and live exactly. I'm not pushing anything. See.
Right. So if you've ever played Picross, you know how this works. You have these numbers on the side and the top, and that's how many blocks are colored in each row and column. So like this row here is 7 and 2. So I already know it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2. And hey, there's a row done. So you have to use your brain to figure out which blocks you can get away with.
Oh my god, I'm already confused.
It's pretty simple. No, this is like about 50 puzzles in, I think.
Okay.
And they get much bigger than this, but they also start with like 5-5, I think. So they start pretty simple too.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's see if I can knock this out in a couple minutes. Let's see. So I know this is 1 and 7. So,
And I like how, I mean, obviously you can see Miku on the left side of the screen there, and it's, kind of like a cute, like family-friendly version of Miku on the side there.
Yep.
Fully translated into English too. It's like, yeah, and like what's this, like $14? I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, I got it on sale. It was like less than 5, I think.
Dang.
What are we playing on now, Ty? What console?
This is the Intellivision Amico.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, looking at the buttons, it's probably Xbox, right?
Yeah, it's Xbox.
Yeah, but it's on Switch.
Yeah. Let's see.
So what is this game? It's like what do you call this game? Sudoku?
Picross.
Yeah.
Oh, Picross, right.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Mario Picross on the OG Game Boy.
Oh, I have.
Oh, is that actually on? Oh, okay. Is there a Picross game on NSO, like the Super Nintendo one?
There may have been.
Was there?
I think they put that on.
Yeah, maybe. I don't remember now.
Let's see.
Tell us in the chat. Have you played it on NSO?
Right.
Or did I imagine it?
Yeah.
Was it a fever dream?
I always get confused. I'm like, wait, I know they released a lot of games on the Virtual Console on Wii U and all that stuff. This gets kind of crossed in my wires up here, So it's like
maybe it was a different puzzle game. Actually, now I think about it.
Mm-hmm. All right. This puzzle seems kind of tough, actually. Got any ideas? Oh, I think I can.
Picross.
The
only Picross game I played is Picross 3D. I love Picross 3D.
All right.
I played the sequel on 3DS and I really didn't care for it. I'm just not a puzzle guy, man.
Oh, NSO has the Japanese SNES Mario Picross game. Thank you.
That's it.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, you can play this on play Mario Picross, or you can play Miku Picross.
Right.
So you played the Game Boy one, Ty, you said?
I did.
Wow.
I have a physical copy. I'm a fan.
I'm assuming that's just a demake of the SNES one.
I think the Game Boy one came out first, actually.
What?
I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that, but yeah. Or maybe only the Game Boy one came out in the US and the Super Nintendo one didn't.
That sounds.
Yeah, I remember it was something. It was something weird like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because the SNES one is only on the Japanese NSO, so maybe that's a hint of that. Maybe it didn't come out in English.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like those games even needing any language, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as great as a portable game, maybe I should use cloud streaming and play this on my phone.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, what can I do? Oh yeah, I got this column. See how I'm using logic?
I love logic.
Yeah. Using the thinkums. Let's see.
Haitani said the Japanese version is also on the European NSO.
Right.
Oh, neat.
It must be on the American one as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. Let's see. Let's see.
So, Ty, are we are we moving on, or are we just watching?
I don't know. You want to help me solve this puzzle real quick? We can bang this one out.
I don't know how to play 2D Picross. I only know how to play 3D Picross.
What? 3D Picross? Never heard of it.
Oh, really? Dude.
Yeah. How do you play it?
Dude.
Is it just like a chiseling kind of thing?
Yeah. You must have seen it, man. This is like one of the most famous 3DS games, right? Is it 2DS or 3DS?
Wait.
Might be original DS.
Well, there is one on 3DS.
Yeah,
there
was
on
a
the
sequel.
original DS too.
Right. 3DS 2. So no, is it called? It's literally called 3D Picross 2 or Picross 3D 2.
Maybe in the West. In Japan, I think it was called something different. Nitai Picross. I totally forgot. I bought it when it first came out. Oh yeah, Russ. Didn't we all get Twilight Princess Picross for free for 3DS rewards?
Hey, I got him.
Yeah, that.
What the hell is it? It's a glove.
Oh, it's a glove. I thought it was a piece of poop. Okay.
And then you can unlock all these cute pictures of your favorite Vocaloids.
There it is.
Yep.
Nothing too risque yet. Well, the ones are a lot.
Pretty wholesome. I recognize some of these from being over the year. You might remember this one. This was one of the figures I got.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah, it was right here.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Ty, you open 56 boxes every fucking episode.
I
Right.
know.
You can't keep track. Yeah, I did have the Twilight Princess one. Never opened it. Never used it on 3DS.
Yeah, I never downloaded it because it's 1,000 points. I saw that it's still available, and I should probably get it because I have points. But it's like I'm always like saving those points for for something, and that something never is there. You know what I mean? But
Russ
sometimes
loves
here,
his points.
well, sometimes here they do have like some good physical stuff, and I think that they've been getting a little bit better just worldwide and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
So,
And you can unlock a bunch of Miku songs.
okay.
Wow, they're written in Japanese, the titles. You playing this in English and all the titles are in Japanese? That's amazing.
Yeah, I never thought of that. Right.
It's like, good luck. Hope you like
Right.
katakana.
Right.
All right, so that's the game.
Logic as paint.
Nice.
I think one more and I finished the normal mode.
Wow.
Barely localized that, did they?
Fairly local, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what I've been playing.
Cool. Alrighty. Well,
Dark Souls and Miku.
Yeah, it's so similar. Yeah, so that is going to do it for In the New Business. So we're going to go ahead and move on to a little bit of Now Playing at Famicast.com. Now Playing at Famicast.com. Lots of stuff, as always, going up on the website, going up on YouTube, podcasts, all sorts of stuff are happening. And we're here to tell you a little bit about that stuff, just in case you missed out. I'll go ahead and kind of kick things off here. Like I mentioned earlier in the show, there are some videos up for baseball. If you're into or thinking about picking up MLB The Show 22 on the Switch, I break it down, let you know basically how the game runs, performs, some modes and stuff like that. It's mainly focused on like performance because I think that's what most people were concerned about when it came to the Switch version. So check that out if you want some more detail. Also put up some footage on our channel for Star Wars. This Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker collection. And yeah, man, I was talking to my buddy Will from Raccoon City Cinema the other day. He was texting me and he was like, yo, are you gonna get that House of the Dead remake? And I was like, oh my god, I want that. And I was like, well, when does it come out? He's like, yeah, like tomorrow. And I was like, oh my god. So like, yeah, I might throw down on that and maybe play some tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, lots of stuff going up when it comes to like videos and stuff like that. So be sure to check it out. And Ty, do you have a little thing to talk about?
Oh yeah, holy shit.
Sorry,
These
I didn't mean to get
snacks are delicious. Have you ever seen these?
Steak and pepper flavor. Okay, steak and pepper.
Yeah, these are Family Mart exclusive.
Together at last.
Yeah.
Steak and pepper.
For real though, let's see, what do we got? Now playing, we got AC/DC number 8. Give us money. For $3, you can listen to me and James talk about how to construct a retro game collection. By collection, I mean repackage and resell. Buying a ROM collection, as developers like to do. It's free money.
Okay. And James.
Yeah, well, this is just for something for our patrons. Later this month, we are going to have an episode of Happy Smile Super Challenge Famicast Wish Show. And in that podcast, we do 4 quizzes, 4 guys on the podcast. We each do a quiz for each other, and then we challenge each other. See who gets the most points at the end, right? Most out of 380, right? And one of the quizzes is the most popular one that maybe everyone listening to the Famicast has heard of is the fake or real that Ty does. And we're actually having a preview of it today because I'm doing my version of fake or real today. So if you like the quiz that we do in this episode, be sure to drop us $3 and get think about 8 episodes of that show. I think we're on to the 8th episode of the Super Challenge. Wow. So there's a lot of quizzes that you can go back and listen to, and they're all awesome. And some of the earlier ones have got, like Cyrus on and stuff like that. We have some special quizzes. It's awesome. So yeah, if you like video game trivia, subscribe to our Patreon and get all those lovely Super Challenge podcasts. They're awesome. Yeah, and one more later this month. So yeah, patrons, look forward to it.
Also, I totally forgot about this. Game night is coming up this month.
Whoa.
TBD, sometime this month. Look forward to it if you're a patron. Excuse me.
And actually, yeah, on that note, Danny, that's the final thing of season 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last month of our Patreon season 5, and next month, May. Well, we can talk about it next episode. We've got one more episode this month, but yeah, I'm going into season 6. So yeah, we're in pre planning for season 6. But yeah, season 5 still got some more good stuff coming. So yeah, please to enjoy. Please to look forward to it.
All right. That's it. All right. Thank you for that, James. But actually, we got to kick it right back to you. What time is it, James?
JAPANews.
That's right, folks. It's time for Japanese.
I really want to see what the YouTube subtitles put up. When you put the auto subtitles, I wonder what it says at that point.
Good point. Yeah.
I'll have to go back and check later. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, JAPANews. This is the time of the show where we talk about the latest and greatest comings and goings of Japan, stuff coming out of Japan, Nintendo related, Japan related, or not, any of those things. The first little bit of news is actually something that happened last week, and actually, crap, I wanted to mention this too. I guessed it on Talk Nintendo podcast last week, and we talked about this first thing.
You cheated on us?
I cheated on you guys. Sorry.
Oh, God. Disgusting.
Yeah. No, but if you guys haven't heard it, it's episode 290, I believe. Go check it out. Those guys are always fun to podcast with and stuff, and it's just a fun show. And
I'm going to listen to all of their podcasts except that one.
That's probably the best way to go, honestly. But yeah, again, that's Talk Nintendo podcast episode 290. Check it out if you're so.
290, holy shit! We're on 219, and now on 290.
Yeah, well, they do one a week, and so they do it every week. So that's why.
Good luck to them.
Right. But anyways, so obviously last week the big news dropped that the sequel to Breath of the Wild is getting a delay. And also I think the most important news out of that whole little bit there was Aonuma's haircut. Wow. No, but in all seriousness, though, so this sequel to Breath of the Wild is getting pushed back to spring 2023 for our friends down in Australia on the Southern Hemisphere. That is the fall 2023, just in case there's any confusion there.
So it did release in autumn after all, just a different part of the world. Somebody on Twitter kind of put this apology video side by side with his previous apology video when he apologized for the first one being delayed.
Yeah, it was Ginky. I thought it was.
Was it? Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, it's coming out in spring, the same time that the first one came out. So I guess
sure.
It did feel a little bit like you got like a brand new Pokemon, and like isn't Xenoblade 3 coming out this year?
Yeah, in September.
And, something else, and it's like, are they really going to release Zelda like around about the same time? Yeah. I just kind of think. Didn't the same thing happen with the first one? I thought like Xenoblade Chronicles X or something like that was supposed to come out, and they were going to release that and Zelda. And for me at the time, I was like, are they really going to do that? And then Zelda got delayed. So yeah, kind of the same thing. Hope you like Xenoblade.
Right. Right.
I don't.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm not surprised by this or or anything like that. It makes sense. They obviously want to put out the best game that they possibly can, and I think that this year that the schedule is just getting really, really cramped. So it's like it would have been maybe some game would have basically gotten screwed for having to for Nintendo's perspective have to compete against Zelda. So like it's smart just to kind of push it back and from a marketing perspective, I think.
Yeah, I could never get my head around like Splatoon 3 and Breath of the Wild 2 coming out in the same year. I didn't really make sense in my brain. But I was like, well, it's cool that it is.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. But I'm thankful that both games are coming out in 2022. Never mind. That's not happening. So yeah, now it makes more sense.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, anyway, more time to grind on Splatoon 3. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Bayonetta 3 has dropped off the radar.
Oh, right.
No, yeah. They haven't mentioned that for a long time. Yeah, that's probably next year as well.
Who knows? That could be who knows about that. Anyways, well, we do have another little bit there. And actually, Ty, would you take that next bit of news?
Sure. New batch Famicom and Super Famicom games on the NSO. Let's see, what do we got?
What do we got?
Dig Dug 2, let's go. Is Dig Dug 1 on there?
I think maybe.
All right. Okay. Mappy Lands.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good, nice, deranged game for insane people. And Harvest Moon. Wow. Isn't that one of those games that costs like $100+ to get?
Probably. I mean, if you're buying it in North America, yes, because people are insane, and that's just the way things are now.
So that means it's 200 yen in Japan.
Probably. I mean, no, I think I have a copy of this that I picked up for peanuts. I mean, maybe literally.
Yeah.
You know.
And we didn't get Harvest Moon in the West. You have to play it in Japanese, or enjoy Earthworm Jim 2 instead.
Yeah. So like,
yeah, Earthworm Jim 2. I rented that back in the day.
Harvest Moon?
No, Earthworm Jim 2.
Yeah.
It was an expensive game back in the day, and I like the first Earthworm Jim. I never owned that either, but I think my friend had it. I played a lot of Earthworm Jim 1. I thought it was pretty funny, and it was half decent platformer. Earthworm Jim 2 was like technically very amazing. I remember there's one level where you actually dig like parts of the stage away, and it's like you use this kind of electric shock weapon, and you can just like go anywhere you want in this huge cave, and like everything, oh man, there's a 3D game that did that, decades later. That, oh man, what's it called? Based
Minecraft?
on Mars? No, based on Mars.
Doom?
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Red Faction.
Red Faction, yeah, it's like 2D Red Faction, but like on the SNES, it's incredible. So
neat.
Yeah, so worth playing it just for that stage alone as a technical masterpiece. I'm not sure if that was in the Mega Drive version, to be honest. Because
I'm trying to think back to Earthworm Jim 2. I mostly remember playing a game show segment as the blind cave salamander. Does that sound right?
Yeah, it had all sorts of wacky ideas. I like the humor in that game, and they had an animation later as well, didn't they? Like
there was a cartoon show in America.
Yeah. I remember watching that as well. It's cool.
Yeah, good times.
It's not. I mean, it looks on the face of it, it looks like one of those horrible '90s like mascot platformers. It's like another one. It's like a Bubsy. It's not a Bubsy. It's not a Bubsy. It's a legit. It's a legit good game.
A little too weird to be a Bubsy.
Yeah. Like it seemed like when they dropped this news last week, so many people, it's Twitter, so people get mad and vocal, and the loudest people are the ones that get the most retweets and likes and stuff like that. So most of the things I saw, everybody was just so mad that they couldn't play Harvest Moon, and like I get it, that's fine, but like I'm thinking, it got me thinking is like, why doesn't like Nintendo here in Japan try to help facilitate stuff like this to the West? I mean, Harvest Moon's a
release
big...
games? Are you mad?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's no English version of that Harvest Moon game.
No, it's Japan only. Right. I mean, in the back of the day, yes. I mean, on the original carts and stuff like that.
Yes, the ROM exists.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I'm asking, is there an English translation, localization of this game? So there isn't an excuse to do that then.
Yeah,
to not release it.
I know, and like it could be, as you know, I mean, the way with like rights and stuff like that for games, all this stuff gets kind of murky the further we get away from like these games' original release and stuff like that. So I kind of get that to an extent, but it's like if you can get this stuff going in like one region, there shouldn't be a good excuse. There shouldn't be any excuse as to why you can't do this in another. Figure it out,
right. But Danny, there's like with the fucking Warriors games where it's like it's one publisher in the West and another one in Japan. It could be one of those weird things where you know the English publisher doesn't want to do it, but the Japanese one does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Although they want more money, you know, they want like, you know, way more money than the other publisher does.
Right. Well, as my dad told like the internet company one time, just fix it. And I don't think they fixed it. I think my dad had to like unplug his router or something, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, the last little bit there, James, this is a news story just for you.
Yes. There's also something way bigger than this that we're not mentioning, but I will mention it after reading this.
Okay.
So the new game trial is available right now, the time of recording, and it is Demo, the music game. Players will have until April 10th to play the full game for absolutely free. It's also 33% off until the 17th of April. So it's only 2,000 yen. And I don't know if you guys knew this. This is one of the few third-party games which is Labo compatible.
Oh, right.
You can actually play this game with the Labo piano.
Right.
They added that later as a patch. So
Totally
you can
forgot
play.
about that.
I guess it's a touchscreen game usually, isn't it? Well, it's a smartphone game, isn't it?
Yeah, I've seen my students playing this one.
Yeah, it's a smartphone game. Then they ported it to Switch, and then later they added the Labo piano Labo mode. So yeah, if you got Labo piano and you want to have another thing to do with it, then yeah, this is a good one. Music rhythm game. And then the huge news, which we're not mentioning, is that E3 is cancelled.
Oh,
for sure. Both real and physical and online digital versions are cancelled. But I just wanted to bring this up because I don't know what you guys think, but I don't think this affects the Nintendo Direct at all. I think Nintendo will just do the Direct as usual. Yep. So I think Nintendo is in that kind of rare, out of the three big ones, the three big, console creators. Nintendo's like, yeah, and E3 is cancelled. Yeah, like that affects us at all. We already made the fucking Direct months ago. They're just going to hit live at the same date. Maybe they'll change the title from Nintendo E3 Direct to just Nintendo Summer Direct. But
or just Nintendo Direct date. That's probably what it's all going to be.
Yeah, Sony and Microsoft are probably going to have to figure something out. Or
well, they have been. I mean, Sony's been doing their state of plays. Microsoft does things sometimes.
Yeah. So we might end up kind of having an E3 just without E3. It's like maybe Monday it'll be Sony's thing, Wednesday it'll be the Direct, and then Thursday it'll be Microsoft's thing. Just all online.
Yeah, I mean, most of these companies these days, especially I think with the pandemic and all that type of stuff, they kind of had to figure out how to do all this stuff remotely, anyways, and some companies were more prepared. Right? What's that?
It would have been 3 months from now, and the planning for these kind of things is more than 3 months. These things take a long time to plan.
2 months from now, usually June.
Yeah, but, so I don't think they're just going to delete all the fucking things they've already started preparing for just because of this announcement. So
delete it all. Just highlight it, delete. Into the recycle bin it goes.
Exactly. I still do find it very weird how Nintendo, of all companies, was the kind of forefront for doing an online, E3. It's like Nintendo started it. What? The least online company was the first company to say, hey, why can't we just do this online at our own time?
Not only that, I mean, you think about digital versions of first party games and stuff like that, day and date with the physical release. Nintendo was pretty much at almost the forefront of that with 3DS. It sounds kind of crazy, and I'm pretty sure that happened. Now I'm thinking it sounds so crazy that it didn't happen, right. But it did.
3DS was the first console to do that, I think. Have first party games day one full downloads.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't obviously from the start of the system launch or anything like that. It was I think it started in 2012. So there's some games that obviously couldn't because they were already been released. But from a certain point, Nintendo did that, and they did that with the Wii U as well. And I mean, that's cool, and that's just normal these days. But it's so weird that some things Nintendo can really surprise you. You're like,
Yeah.
Wow.
It's weird. I remember Microsoft being really pissy about releasing their first-party games as downloads, and then Sony were even worse. But then, they came around very quickly when they realized how much cash bank Nintendo were making.
Oh yeah.
Where, you don't even have to make a fucking physical product anymore. You can just download it and get full profit.
Yeah.
People
and
followed.
AZ too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wii was the first console with the most console digital version, or digital day one. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. And before it was unheard of.
So yeah, I mean, I'm still just going to look forward to not E3 Direct, whatever, Summer Direct.
Still be lots of information.
I still think it'll come.
Ty, any thoughts on this, man?
Yes. I lost my train of thought.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think it's been a long time coming, actually, because you've seen like magazines and fan websites and everything declining because the video game companies have figured out they don't need that middleman to promote their video games anymore.
Right.
So, I mean, they say they're going to do an E3 in 2023, but I would not be surprised if they didn't. Like, so Nintendo's like, yeah, we'll just do it direct. Like, we can just stream whatever we want, control the messaging 100%, and so do all the other video game companies. All right, it makes sense. They don't need to deal with nerds. Like you said, you were surprised that Nintendo would be we're the ones like doing these digital direct things first. I'm like, I'm not surprised. They're the ones that like to deal with game journalists the least.
Right.
Good point.
Too many questions.
I guess I was just thinking, like, from like a technological perspective, that Nintendo would be at the forefront of something like that. But I see what you're saying now, because Nintendo really always wants to. Well, they're always super protective of information that they have, and if you have one nerd step out of line and say something when he's not supposed to, he or she is not supposed to, that can really screw things up. And doing things like this, that can really keep the power out of these nerds' hands, including us.
I do remember somebody trying to steal Breath of the Wild's like data like at one of these events, like, and they almost did it or something like that.
I believe it. Well, I remember somebody stole a GameCube controller at E3 2000.
How the hell? Well, I get bigger pockets back then, huh?
Yeah. Well, they physically cut the cable, and then they had the cojones to put it on eBay like a week later.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure Nintendo found them and ended their life.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, the bid on eBay was won by Mr. Endo.
Yeah.
True story.
I'll come and pick it up at your house. Just tell me where you live.
Right.
So yeah, E3 is dead / long live E3.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I think the corporate execs still want to get together and do coke, so maybe it'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, as Zeke said, someone stole the E3 demo of Skyward Sword and posted it on Pirate Bay.
Wow.
Yeah, I think maybe that's what I was thinking of. Maybe it wasn't Breath of the Wild. Maybe that was it.
Oh,
hell yeah, brother.
Don't ask me how I know it. Okay, gotcha. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
All right, then. I think that's the end of JAPANews, isn't it? We're going to go on to... Well, I think I can hear the music. Yep, I can. That's right. It's now time for the Fukubukuro of Fabulousness, which is a portion of the show where we tell you which fabulous games you can buy. Take a look at my sack and look at the wonderful things inside of it.
The sack of dreams.
Let me rephrase that. Let's look at some games on a website that you can buy. So yeah, we're doing the usual, which is under $10 on the US eShop, and these are all good games. Like they've all got Metascore critics over 75. So yeah, these should all be good. If you see something that you know is good, shout out in the chat. And yeah, same for you, Ty, Danny. If you see something that you think look interesting, be sure to let me know. We're going to try and look for stuff that we haven't talked about and we haven't had in the past. But yeah, let's go for it. So I think there's a lot of Sega stuff. So I think maybe Sega having a big sale on at the moment. So
Okay.
if you don't like Sega, then maybe look away now. There's a lot of Sega stuff. I just had a quick look earlier today. So let me see. Yeah, Thunder Force, for example, the Sega Ages collection that they do. Yeah, Thunder Force is down to $2.79, $2.79, down from $8. Puyo Puyo 2, same price, $2.79. We talked about Scott Pilgrim. If you still don't have a Scott Pilgrim, that's down to $7.49. Inertial Drift. Now, we got that for a review, and I kind of liked it. It's down to $10 from $20. It's very stylish, kind of like, Tokyo-based drift racer. But the controls are a little bit weird. Like, use the right stick to power slide. It's kind of very, very, very strange. It looks cool. Maybe just check out some videos of it and see if you like the look of it. If you're really into racing games, you might like it. What else was there? The Mextermation Force. I can't remember if we talked about that one before. I think that's done by the guy who did that cowboy game with the kind of cool sketchy look to. Yeah, I think it's done by the same guy, or I could be talking out my ass. But it's like done by a guy who's famous. Yeah, I think it is, right? Holberg Productions. Sounds familiar, right? But anyway, this is like I guess like a Contra style game with like, huge bosses, and it's really like visually really interesting, and it's apparently like quite hard, and has some cool bosses. So yeah, if you like those kind of like, run and gun shooter games, it's kind of like a modern, like completely modern game. It's not like a remake or like an old game. This is like, it's a brand new game. So yeah, worth checking out. Mextermation Force is $6 at the moment. 50%. Yeah, half price. What else? Shinobi, another Sega game. That one's $4.79. I think there was another. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog. The first one is $5.99. Man.
Okay. They can still keep that up a little bit higher, don't they?
Yeah. Sonic Tax. Puyo Puyo 1, I guess, is $2.79. I think there was another Sega game, maybe. Ukulele. Both ukulele games are on sales. The 3D one is $8, and the 2D one is I lost it now. Is $7.49. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you like Donkey Kong Country Returns, or if you like Banjo Kazooie, you're covered.
Man, I bought that 3D one on sale.
Oh yeah,
geez, maybe 2 years ago now. I still haven't even played it. It's like one of those things where, like, I see sales like this, it's bad for me, because then I'll throw down some cash and then just won't play. Almost makes me feel better if I'm paying like full price, because then I feel like, oh my god, I have to play this.
I think this one, Super Punch Patrol, is the same guy actually. It's like his take on Street of Rage. Yeah, it is Holberg Production, the same guy. So, but this is using his that sketchy look.
Well, that's cool.
I don't mean sketchy in a bad way. I mean that pencil and paper sketch look to do a Street of Rage game. Looks kind of cool, right? I don't know how good it is. Well, yeah, it got over at least Metacritic score of 75. So yeah. Main story, 1 hour. Okay, so it's a short game.
Perfect for me.
but it's only $2.49. So yeah, please to enjoy. Rock of Ages 2. Ty, have you?
Yes, I was gonna say, I played this game. It's fun. If you never played Rock of Ages, oh man, it's a surreal and very fun experience.
So what the hell? You are playing a rock?
Sort of.
What's going on here? All the levels look visually completely different. It's like, what's going on here? Is it golf with a huge boulder?
Not quite. It's more like it's. Think of it as like a head-to-head versus game, where a player rolls a rock down an obstacle course to try to crush the enemy gates, and they're trying to do the same to you. And you can put obstacles like on the pathway to your gate, and they're trying to do the same on theirs. So I would say it's like, I don't know, like versus Marble Madness
Odama.
with like I would say like I think all the stuff, all the characters and the graphics and stuff are like cut out of paintings, so it has like kind of Monty Python animated skit feel.
Huh.
Oh, okay. I get you.
It's very fun and it's so weird. So yeah, I would say like playing is believing. And for what is it, like $3, $6? Oh yeah,
$2 something.
Oh damn, that's sick.
$2.99, down from 15.
Yeah,
It's the lowest price it's ever been. So
yeah,
now's a good time to move on it. So yeah, hopefully there is something that catches your eye there. Hope you like Sega, and I hope you like that. What's his name?
Hornberg Games.
Holberg Games. Yeah, hope you like Holberg Games. I do. I actually bought the that cowboy. What's it called? Cowboy Clive? Gunman Clive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or Cowboy Story in Japanese.
Yeah.
I bought the double pack on Switch actually because it was like $2 for both games in HD. So yeah, and I bought the first one on 3DS. I think, right?
Mm-hmm.
Started on 3DS, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah,
fun games, just like kind of fun, kind of Mega Man style games, I guess, running gun shoot games. So there we go, Fukubukuro of Fabulousness. We good. Let's move on to a different bag of goodness. Question mark. A bag of trash. Anime trash.
What have you got for us today, man?
Oh, garbage day. Yes. Well, I think probably due to the holidays, a couple places haven't been shipping. So, like next time, I'm gonna have basically double from Title Catcher. But Tokyo Catch came through. I have 2 boxes from them. All right. So I don't remember what's in here, so let's find out. So yeah, to recap, I play these online UFO catcher services. Some are better than others. And Tokyo Catch might be my favorite right now. They're probably the easiest to win, at least. But the catches, they have the smallest selection. Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna tear this open. All right. Ooh, baby. What? Yes. I
like how you're always using
my murder knife.
Yeah, you're always using random things to like open things up. It's usually not a knife, or if it's a knife, it's an old rusty one.
Yeah. These hedge clippers I found. All right, so let's see. We have a lot of packing material, and okay, we got some figures. Here we go. We got Miku. It's Miku Day.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, this is the brand new. I don't know. She's like ballet dancer made Miku. There you go. Yeah, this is a new figure. It just came out into my waiting UFO catcher claws. And next, we have another Rem, I guess. What is she doing? She's like doing some kung fu stuff? I don't know.
Risque dress there. Looks like if you turned it upside down, you'd be able to see something.
It's not working.
Ooh, she's a Sega girl, is she?
Yeah, Sega, they make and distribute a lot of these figures. I wonder if they still do after they're pulling out of the arcade business, sort of. Or if they're still going to be a company that makes and fulfills these UFO catcher figures for all the fucking arcades. It might. All right, let's see what's going on in box number 2. All right. I literally lost the pen I was just using to open. Here it is. All All right.
Pen it.
Yeah.
Pen it good.
Yeah. All right. What do we have here? Who can say in this crazy mixed up world? So, yeah, to fill the time, I usually play 4 different sites. Tokyo Catch, Taito Catcher, Gigo Online Crane, formerly Goton, formerly Sega Catcher.
Right.
And Toreva. All right, what do we got here? Oh boy, another slightly different Miku figure.
Wholesome. She's wearing a very okay. Maybe the wind is blowing up that one, but
yeah, it says. What does it say? It says artist masterpiece. And I don't know. What is this? It looks kind of like an Alice in Wonderland inspired kind of thing. I don't know. She's got the watch. It looks cool. All right. Some kind of weird. All right. What do we got? Okay, here we go. We got an Evangelion figure. It's what's her name? Mari? Is that her name?
I don't even know who that character is.
She's like a minor character, I guess.
Okay, maybe that's why I just forgot. It's been a while.
She's got the glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you.
Glasses.
Not the first figure I've gotten.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, there we go. A big pile of anime figures. That's what I have. Yeah. Tune in next week. I have at least 3 boxes coming already. By next week, I mean in 2 weeks.
I do see the corn cob behind your head. If you move a certain way, I did
All
see
hail the cob.
the other way. There it is. The corn cob.
Oh yeah, and like right above it, there's a plush Mari.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, wow. I have some cool fucking plush toys, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, who can you see up here? There's the Shigoto meme cat. There's Goku. There's Mario. There's a little Kirby with his owl friend. There's the thing from Puyo Pop. There's a Miku, Mushroom, Mugman.
Yeah, yeah, man, that's awesome.
Yes, and more.
Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing your haul next time, dude.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, no kidding. Cool. Well, let's go ahead and pass things back over to James. He's got a super hot quiz up and ready to go. If you're watching us live, James has that information in the chat. If you're available to do it, yeah, please go ahead and take a look at the chat and enter that in. And James, let's hand it over to you.
All right, it's quiz time, boys. So yeah, if you check, like Danny said, there's a link to click. It'll take you right into the web app. Enter your nickname, and you can enter our fabulous quiz and win some.
Can I put in a joke name?
Yeah, man. So far we have Russ San and Danny Biv. Come on, let's get some more people in here. Who did we have in the chat earlier today? We had Ezek, JCat. Come on, let's get in here. Get in. Let's play some quiz. Balls was around earlier, I think. I don't know if Balls is still there. Hi, Tanny. Come on, let's get in there. Just click link. You can join. So yeah, the like I said earlier today, the Hatsune Miku just joined. Fantastic. Celebrity is here.
Wow.
So yeah, this is a fake or real quiz, which Ty invented, which is copyright of Ty or copyright of the Famicast.
Yeah, not the person I stole it from.
Right.
No, definitely not.
And Perry, Perry of course made that really awesome little jingle for us too. Hopefully you will hear that leading into this on the audio version of the show.
Yeah, if you're watching it live, you have to sing yourself.
Yes.
Although it doesn't quite work, does it? Because it says, did Ty make it up? Because it's more like, or did James download the image randomly off the internet? This is a visual quiz. So the theme for this quiz is box art. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some box art, and you have to decide: is it fake or is it real? So yeah, it's just literally just two options that you have: fake or real. There isn't a tight time limit on this one because I wanted to give you guys a chance to kind of look at the image and kind of process it. And there is a little bit of kind of mind games that can happen here, because you guys, obviously on your phone or whatever, you can choose your answer, but maybe you could say something different. Say you might be able to, for example, you could say, this looks fake, and then press real. Right. Or vice versa, right? So there's a lot of mind games that could go on here. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that affects the quiz. Yeah, there is the time limit, like if you answer faster, you get like more points, but like because it's like a minute, you got a minute to answer, it doesn't really affect it that much. So it
maybe only in like an edge case situation will it make a difference.
Got
it. So it's more important just to get it right rather than how fast you get it. I don't think being fast really counts for shit in this quick version of the quiz.
Is there a streak bonus in this too?
Fuck. I could turn that on. I think it's an option I can turn on.
Oh, turn it off.
Turn it off. Let me see. Streak is. I don't think it's on.
Okay.
Although I can't see any option to turn it off anyway.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Let me just share the screen. Otherwise, this quiz will be impossible.
Sure.
There it is. Here we go. So you can see everyone there. JCat, Azik, Hatsune Miku, Danny Biv, and Russ are in. Let's get started. Okay. So yeah, you'll see the picture. Hopefully, it's big enough for you guys to see. You guys can all see that clearly. Yeah. All right then. Is this box art fake or real? Okay, so for the audio listeners at home, we're looking at a box of Chrono Trigger for the Super Nintendo. Is this fake or real? Oh, somebody's already answered. They're right in there. So yeah, Ty, Danny, you can feel free to talk through or do some mind fuckery.
If this was like a display only, would that count as fake?
Right, yeah. Did somebody print it out and make it themselves in Photoshop?
Right.
So yeah, 3 people said fake and 2 people said real. And if you look carefully at the picture, it says Super Nintendo PAL version Chrono Trigger, which is of course
it never came out in the PAL version.
That's right.
It was a trick.
Somebody completely made a fake picture there. Yep. Yeah. This is not the order that I designed it in, because I put like random order for questions and random order for answers. So this is, I don't know what's coming up next. I made the quiz, but fuck knows what coming next.
All right.
So yeah, it's completely random decided by this app.
Okay.
So yeah,
that's
good job.
tricky. That's tricky, but I like it.
But Azik was right in there. Azik, Danny, and Russ got the points. Good job. Well, yeah, Russ is a British guy. I would be ashamed of him if he got that one wrong. So good job. All right then, next one. Is this box fake or real? Calvin and Hobbes for the NES. Is this fake or real? Danny, you can either tell me what the answer you did give, or you can give a fake answer.
I mean, to me, it looks like it's a remake. It's something somebody did recently to make it look like an old school game. That's what it looks like to me.
Okay, so you're saying it's fake?
Yeah, am I?
It's real. I have it.
Yeah,
I like it.
Maybe we should define what real means, because if somebody literally just like did a mock-up and printed it out, would that count as real?
It's fake.
Yeah.
Danny, stop talking. It's fake.
Calvin and Hobbes creator Bill Watterson was vigorously opposed to any merchandise whatsoever.
Really? Interesting. Cool. All right then. Everyone got that one right, except JCat. Never mind. JCat, you'll get the next one. Next one. Fake or real? Next game is Ken's Labyrinth for the PC. Ken's Labyrinth for the PC. So it's like a little dog on the front, and it says, "Get me out of here." Anyone played Ken's Labyrinth?
All the time.
No, is this like one of those like sort of educational games?
Yes.
Perhaps published by Simon and Schuster or Broderbund?
5 people think it's real. Oh, everyone thinks it's real, which is the correct answer. Good job. Yeah, it is real. That was literally a real video game.
It just looks so bad that it had to be real.
Right.
A thrilling game of action and adventure.
Look at
All
those
right.
gradients. That was definitely a real ass 90s box art.
Yeah, man. Everyone got that one right. Good job, everyone. Okay, then let's go to the next one. Next game is
Yikes.
Cock In by Prism for the Commodore 64. Danny, have you ever cock-inned?
Occasionally, when I'm not acting like a scoundrel.
All right. Well, one person's really thinking hard about it. And there's a picture of two, I don't know where they're from. I don't know where they're supposed to be from. Are they wearing lederhosen? I can't tell.
I'm wondering if I saw this on infamous Twitter account Box Art Screw Up.
Maybe you did. It is real, 100%
Damn
real.
it.
It had a different name, obviously, in some regions, but I think it's like based on like chickens. I think like it's like Pac-Man with chickens. Yeah, I don't think that was called cock-in in America or the UK. It was a Commodore 64 game, so yeah. Anyway,
I know there are a lot. I'm intimately familiar with a lot of fucked up Commodore 64 box art.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
Next game is Lost Lands: Dark Overlord. For the I don't know what system this is for. Maybe PC, maybe PlayStation. I don't know. There's a picture of like a young girl / doll, and they're holding a teddy bear.
A genderless child.
Genderless child, right?
Yes.
Ty, what do you think?
That's all I have to say about these ugly ass box arts.
Yeah.
All right.
I doubt somebody made this for fun.
Oh man, is that a good hint, or is Ty faking you all out? Yeah, that is 100% real. Sorry.
Right.
2 people thought it was fake. Yeah, it looks fake.
I was a little concerned that it didn't have a platform on it, but
yeah, no,
there's no way somebody made that without purpose.
Yeah, exactly. There's too much effort. Next game is Adam Sandler's Little Nicky.
Ugh.
Movie tie-in game for the Game Boy Color. Only for the Game Boy Color. No Game Boy version with this one. Game Boy Color only. Fake or real? Little Nicky. Did I ever see that movie? I never saw that.
Neither did
I don't like Adam Sandler.
Was that a real movie?
It's a real movie. Yeah. But is the
I just knew the name. I've never seen it myself either.
What do you think, Danny? Do you think they made a game of that movie?
No, I don't think so.
Is it supposed to be like the Devil's Son or something like
I
that?
have no idea even
that
what the
sounds
hell
familiar.
it's about. I just remember just seeing it. I was like, that looks stupid. Jesus fucking Christ.
It is 100% real.
God damn it.
All right. I was gonna
God damn it.
I thought if it was real, it would have like better contrast on the title and stuff like that.
Nope.
But no, it's an actual terrible box art.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man.
0 points all around for that one. 100% real. Download it now on your favorite ROM site.
Gross.
Next game is Anticipation for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
What fun for your whole 80s sitcom family.
Right. There you go. Party fun for all ages, ? Nintendo's first video board game. I don't know. Is Anticipation a real board game in America?
I think that's Anticipation.
Not maybe.
Danny, you ever played Anticipation with your 80s family?
I played Anticipation multiple times.
It doesn't use any fonts that are like, are typically associated with video games. But it is 100% real.
Yeah,
job.
I have it, and it's not a real board game. It was
It's not a real-
it was made just to be a video game.
Oh, okay, got it. All right then. Azik is like killing
But it was made by Rare.
Whoa.
Oh wow. Okay, next game is called Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken, which is an anime for the PlayStation 4. Keep
Yeah.
your hands off Eizouken. It's a pretty popular anime, question mark, in Japan.
Right.
Did they make a PS4 version of it?
Was it? What's with the piggy rating? Is that a clue?
Eizouken means media club, like TV, video club, I guess,
Right.
at school.
Film club?
Well spotted. Ty spotted it. Yeah, this is fake. Why would it have a PEGI rating on a Japanese game?
Well, if it
Yeah.
got localized.
Yeah. Even though I'm the one that answered.
Oh.
I was trying to
I
bait
even
everyone,
got it
but I
right.
baited everyone into the right answer.
Yep.
Yeah, I even got it right.
No, it's fake. The anime is real. The game is not real.
Okay.
Yeah. So Russ-san goes at the number 2, and Azik is still number 1. Hatsune
All right.
Miku. is
Hit me
3.
with some more fucked up Commodore games. Let's go.
I don't know. Did I have any more Commodore games? Maybe. Next one is Winning Post 3 for the
What the-
Sega Saturn. And there's a picture of a high school girl and she's kind
Yeah,
of
with a leather bondage mask.
with a
that's
bondage
cool.
mask with like 5 little horses. Like she's taking them for a walk like a dog.
Yep.
I don't know. It looks like several game arts to kind of copy and paste it together in Photoshop. So,
But you know,
What do you think, Danny?
sometimes just to maybe they just made it weird on purpose. I mean, Winning Post, that's a real game, I think. No, is it?
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Real-
Is it?
real
No,
game
you
series.
just I can't trust
it?
what James is saying right now.
No, that's 100% real. Good job. Everyone got that one.
Yes, the Winning 11 and Postal crossover we've been waiting for.
I get it. Okay, next game needs no explanation. Rated M for Monsieur.
Oh yeah. This is the VR one.
Half-Life 3.
Yep.
What do you think, guys? One person's really thinking about it.
Wait, can you zoom in on that? Who's the publisher again? There's Valve and Source Engine. Of course. 100% real.
100% real. Wow, one person really doesn't know. And I don't know if they're trolling us or they genuinely don't know. Oh, okay, they got it. Oh, yeah, in the end, they got it. Yes. Yeah, of course it's fake. Jesus Christ. Everyone knows it's coming to Switch next year.
The most begged for a sequel in history.
Right.
Well, I guess there is a kind of a Half-Life 3. Alex, wasn't it? Half-Life Alex?
Yeah. I was trying to bait everyone with it.
Okay, next game is Paws and Claws Pet Vet for the Wii. Paws and Claws. Looks like a series of games, right?
Looks like a shitty Photoshop, but that's 100% in line with Wii shovelware pet games.
Right. But like then it just
Is
looks
it,
like
though?
it looks like too bad though, you know.
Right?
Is it though?
But maybe as a concept
Like who's that in the photo? Is that like a porn star? Is this a trick?
I hope so.
Maybe someone made a really bad box art, to make you think.
Oh
No, but
my
it's
god.
It's 100% real. Of course it is. It's a fucking Wii game. Look at that. Every single animal in that picture is badly photoshopped in.
Yeah, I was
Right.
gonna say she's not even holding.
She's not holding anything. It's just like
Right. Man, I have my fingers crossed so hard that you stumbled across one of the fake box arts I've made over the years in this quiz.
maybe I did.
Please.
Okay. Next game is Lonely Mountains Downhill for the Nintendo GameCube. Rated E for everyone. I know you guys know a lot of GameCube games. Do you know this one?
Yeah, there was a lot of shovelware on there.
Not nearly as much.
Oh.
No, that's fake. One person thought it was real. Yeah, Lonely Mountains is a new game. That was,
so I was like, what?
Yeah. And
relatively
I'm like,
new.
I think I've heard of every GameCube game, at least in passing. This one.
I mean,
did not
yeah, I
ring a
mean,
bell.
I'm kind of the same. If there's something like N64 GameCube related, like, yeah, I could probably figure
BMX
it out.
XXX is the closest
Yeah.
you got with that one, right? Okay, next one is Blood and Guts. For the, I'm not sure, but it's by by Grove Graphics.
Steve Brule.
This could be a Commodore game, Ty. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
It looks like-
this looks like the kind of thing you see on a Commodore. Like, yeah,
Oh yeah, it's real.
Yeah.
Everyone got that one right.
Wow. It
Yeah.
seemed the name seemed familiar.
there's no way you can fake that kind of print grain in the modern era. This was definitely put in
Yeah,
a
you can.
scanner,
Okay,
and it was definitely made like in the 80s.
well, Hatsune Miku is catching up to Azik, the people keeping score at home. Russ is
Right.
number 3, Danny is number 4, and JCat is number 5. That's how we
Don't
are.
worry, JK, you'll probably catch me.
Okay. If you're joining us late, you can still join the quiz, by the way. The link in the chat.
What the fuck?
Next one is a PlayStation 1 game, The Witness. The Witness.
This looks familiar.
Yep, that one's fake. Everyone got that one very quickly. Yeah, The Witness
Yeah.
is a
It's a new game.
PlayStation 3, 4?
Yeah, I think I got that on Xbox, maybe.
Maybe it was,
Yeah, is that like a first-person puzzle game?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I've played that.
I think it's a really good suit for the Switch, actually. I'm surprised it hasn't been ported. All right.
Yeah.
Next game is Ninja Golf for the Atari 7800. Ninja plus
It's
golf.
not a real platform.
Atari 7800. I've never heard of it.
It only goes to 2600.
That's what I thought. 7800. That's like 2 diaries duct taped together.
Right? That's how they made the Wii, you realize.
Right?
Ninja Golf. What a ridiculous concept, which is real.
Yeah, I think I've seen that before, maybe.
I think Cyrus, write in if I'm wrong, but I think Cyrus talked about it on one of the games that made us.
Neat. Neat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that is one of his games.
Yeah, and I do actually follow a couple of box art accounts. Like I mentioned, box art screw up, and then there's also like awesome box art or something.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, some of these are from that.
yeah,
Danny Biv moves up. He took over Russ. Oh, Russ has gone down to number 4.
damn.
We're not over yet, though. We've still got a few questions left. Next game is Crackdown, but not the Xbox 360 game. This is, I don't know. It's published by US Gold and Sega.
Right? I
It's
love
got a
Contra Goat. And is that like a stormtrooper in Bigfoot?
Yeah.
This game looks sick.
Right? Crackdown. Is this the prequel to the other Crackdown game on Xbox?
Yeah, it's canon.
Oh my god.
It is
Yeah,
100%
baby.
real.
Oh my god.
I've
Really?
seen that shit.
I just thought it was this
That's
looks
a-
like something somebody would make up now. You know?
Yo, right?
Oh.
100% real.
This is this a game that's like a different name in different regions?
Maybe.
Maybe. I saw US Gold and I was like, oh man, no.
Damn.
Yeah.
Crackdown, US Gold. No way.
Yeah, totally different from Crackdown, the
Mm.
Xbox game. Next one is Castlevania for the Master System, Sega Master System. Holy shit, that was fast. Barely had time to look at the picture. Yeah,
No way that shit came out on Master System.
yeah. 4 people.
If it
said
did,
that
it
was
would
fake.
have much worse box art.
Yeah.
Right.
There was like a MSX version or something, but they renamed it like, it wasn't like a vampire, Ty, maybe.
Yeah, there was like it was original arcade game. It was like Haunted Castle or Spooky Castle or fuck ass castle.
Yeah,
It's on the Castlevania collection, which you may
Right.
own, Danny.
I do not. I have the advanced one. but-
Okay.
One person thought it was real. Sorry. Okay. Looks like the scores are staying as they are. Okay, let's go to the next one. About 5 or 6 questions from the end. Next one is...
What the
Ooh.
fuck?
Actually, I won't tell you the name until the end.
I know what it is. That no way.
I can see Thomas the Tank Engine, 2 muscly guys, like a turtle man.
Yeah, there's a swimmer guy. There's the painting.
Rated B. Zero B in Japan.
Right. Or butts.
Okay, one person's still thinking hard about it. Is it fake or real? For the PSP, I guess I forgot to mention that.
Oh wait, is it PSV? Oh yeah. And
Yeah,
the
it's-
left.
That PSP.
Yeah, this is 100% real. This is
It's
Cho
Joe
Aniki.
Aniki. Let's go.
Joe
Yeah.
Aniki. And there's John Lindemann there on the front cover.
Right. Right.
Infamous funny naked man game. Let's go.
It's a shmup, right?
Yeah.
We plays
Sort
it.
of.
Yeah. With you shoot people with your man beam, your man cannon, right?
All right.
Okay. Looks like Zeke, Hatsune
I
Miku,
need
and
to
Danny.
miss one. Let's go.
Top 3. I think Russ could still catch up with Danny though. So Danny, don't rest on your laurels. Next one is Frasier for the Super Nintendo. Only for the Super Nintendo.
I can't place the Frasier theme song in my head. Help me out.
I
Scrambled-
don't think I
what's it
ever
called?
watched
Green
that
eggs and ham?
show.
Scrambled eggs. Du-du-du-du-du.
Is it really?
The Sideshow Bob.
Sideshow Bob, the game.
Same thing.
Wow, one person really is thinking about it hard. 4 people knew it immediately. Danny, what do you think?
This
I
game
am going to
slaps.
abstain from talking about this until the final answer is in.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Yep, everyone thought it was fake, which is the correct answer.
I think the big tell here is the T for teen. Like for Super Nintendo games that weren't black, like the T would not be black. It should be like it should be white with like a outline.
Nerd.
Thank you.
That one wasn't exactly the tip off for me that it was.
Well,
I was going to say, Danny's focusing on the wrong thing. Okay, next game is Sayonara Wild Hearts for the Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, fuck.
Ready for everyone.
Awesome music game. Okay, we've okay, yes. 5 people thought it was fake. Yes, it is. This game is fake, but it's 100% real on the Switch and smartphone.
Yeah, I'm like, I know this game, but it's like it's too new to be on 3DS. And then,
Yeah.
like I look in close, it's like also playable on 2DS. It's like no way, dog.
Well, that icon is real. That's also available on 2DS. That's real. Like games do
Yeah.
have that.
Well, no way that particular game.
Is that on? Is that on everything? Is that on Xbox? Do you know?
Oh wait,
This
yeah,
game,
I think I've seen it. Maybe I might.
it's worth playing. I mean, if it's on Game Pass, why not?
Game
Right?
Pass.
Okay. Russ is just praying that Danny slips up one question, right?
oh boy.
Could happen. Probably will happen. Next game is on the PlayStation 2, Atomic Afro Disaster, the PS2. It's got a funky picture of a guy with a nuclear explosion coming out of his head, out of his afro. PlayStation 2, famous for a lot of wacky, weird games.
Sure,
Right?
yeah, definitely getting like Incredible Crisis vibes.
Simple 2000, remember those games?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of whack up stuff on there. Okay, and it's fake.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
sorry.
mm, mm.
Not real at all. One person thought it was real. It is not.
Yeah. There was no developer or publisher logo on the box.
Well, absurd. We're down to the last two questions, guys. Here we go. The next one is Persona 5 for the Nintendo Switch.
LMAO.
Wow, that was the fastest answer ever. Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
I had to think about it. I was like, wait. Oh, no, God. No, go.
Yeah, if you waited for even half a second, you lost points.
Take out, you troll.
Yeah, this has been on our should be on Switch of the year, like for the past, I don't know, 5 years on the Fammies, right?
Yeah.
Our awards show.
Mhm.
Of course, it's 100% fake. But maybe one day it won't be fake. Okay, guys, this is it. The last question, I think. So, yeah. Let's hope Danny messes up, right, Russ? Here we go. The last one. Figure The Amazing Adventures of RoboCat for the Xbox 360. If Ty gets this one wrong, he'll be embarrassed.
He'll be an idiot.
5 people thought it was fake, and it is fake.
Yeah, I think if Rare was associated with a game called Robot Cat, we'd certainly know about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Right then, Danny, congratulations. You got number 3.
I made the podium. I can do the champagne shower.
That's right. Hatsune Miku number 2. And number 1, of course, a Zeke. Damn. So
if I only had answered one more right.
Yeah, so Ty got one wrong, more wrong than a Zeke. But you got 20 out of 23.
The very first one is just so dumb.
Yeah, Zeke got 21 out of 23. Danny got 18 out of 23. Somehow still got on the third podium. There it is. Thanks for playing. So yeah, if you want more fabulous quizzes like this, be sure to join our Patreon. We have a fabulous quiz show called Famicast Super Challenge, and we do that and 3 more quizzes in the same podcast. It's fantastic. Please do enjoy. Anyway, thanks for playing. Thank you so much for to play my game. J-Cat, don't worry about it. Just for funsies. Congratulations.
I know. I get pretty worked up about this type of stuff. That's why I don't like playing competitive games online. I'm serious.
Danny's going to be. Yep. Danny's going to be thinking about this for weeks, as he should be.
Get my revenge.
All right then, Danny. Back to you.
Yeah. So next, we're going to go ahead and move on to a little bit of feedback from you guys. So if you guys have any things that you want to say to us, comments, complaints, criticisms, whatever, feel free to hit us up. You can hit us up via email at thefamicast@gmail.com. You can hit us up on Twitter at thefamicast. You can hit us up here on YouTube. Just leave a comment down below. And we'll read out some stuff like we are for these guys. We're going a little bit long here today, but I wanted to bring up something that was a comment on the last episode of the show. Actually, this just came today, and I saw that he had sent us a message in our Discord, which if you guys can join our Discord if you want as well. There's a link on thefamicast.com. If you go to like contact, if you go to like the menu and you just, go to contact, you can find it that way and you can see a link there. But good buddy John Cario, he says, hey, have you guys ever considered doing online Famicast tournaments? Mario Kart would be a great one. Also, are you fans of 150cc or 200? Thoughts?
We should have tournaments in a good game instead.
Yeah, 200cc is that's pretty intense, isn't it? The first Mario Kart game where you need to use brake. I've messed around with 200cc, but I prefer 150. 200 is like a little bit too insane for me, but just for funsies, like doing the blue, what's it called? Not the Blue Falcon. Is it the Blue Falcon? Is that what Captain Falcon's car is called?
Yes.
I think it's called Blue Falcon. Yeah, if you use the Blue Falcon and then play the F-Zero track on 200cc, that is pretty cool. It's the closest you're going to get to a fucking HD F-Zero game, isn't it? ever play 50 or 100 because when you in the unlock structure of Mario Kart, you have to play every cup individually, like 150, 150 to get everything. But if you play 150, you automatically unlock the 150 ones.
Yeah.
So I literally never even touch the slower CCs because it's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I don't mind 100 to be perfectly honest with you. It's fine. It's not as frustrating. I don't like. I almost got to the. I'm almost to the point where I don't even know if I even like Mario Kart anymore. To be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, I mean, 150 is fine. 200 was almost just like way too fast. Honestly, I was having way too much problems trying to stay on the track. But yeah, it's fun for some people. Sure, cool.
Good luck to him. Question mark.
Yeah, but in terms of like online tournaments and stuff like that, I mean, it's been a while. We did back when we were still with Nintendo World Report. We did that Smash tournament, but that wasn't just us. I mean, that was just like the staff and like stuff. That was pretty fun. When it wasn't like laggy and stuff, but yeah.
Oh, so this person means like we have tournaments.
Have you considered online Famicast tournaments?
Okay, like us versus our fans, patrons, whatever, etc. I
Sure,
mean, we have game night where we play
the bracket.
I guess game night would be the closest thing, but that's kind of like just a hodgepodge of just just kind of chilling.
We did do a Smash tournament. One of our bonus podcasts was called like Family Smash.
Oh yeah,
and we did a one-off Smash tournament. Well, actually, no, we did two, didn't we? We did a CPU tournament, and then we did a real tournament. That was pretty cool. So if you want to see our Smash tournament, well, you'll have to be a patron.
You're giving me some ideas. I'll say that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's kind of hard to set up, because like we're in Japan and everyone who listens to this show isn't.
Yeah.
So
like we would be limited to games that aren't like laggy pieces of shit.
So it's like that's pretty tough when you're playing on a Nintendo console.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hard. I mean, if it's just us in Japan, if everyone listening to us is in Japan, then sure. Yeah, let's get Genki. Right. Let's get Genki on there, right?
Yeah, for real.
Invite him on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the answer is it's hard.
Yeah. Game night's pretty much the closest that we come, and it's still varying degrees of success.
I have an idea though. Well, I'll think it over and see what I come up with.
Okay. Well, we had one other comment from the last episode as well. This is from a good buddy Chariot Goblin. He said, "Hey, great episode. Been playing the heck out of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I think people who don't like Kirby will like this one. Now, regarding the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC, here's hoping we get the rest of the Rainbow Roads there that are not in 8 yet, especially Mario Kart Wii's Rainbow Road." Vaguely remember one.
Can you imagine them doing like a cup where it's entire Rainbow Roads?
I think there's a high possibility of that. Like that seems like that would kind of make sense.
How many unique ones are there now? There's like over 5.
Yeah, maybe.
Another one in F-Zero X is the same one in Mario Kart 64. They copied that one, right?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the one in they are different from game to game.
Cool. Well, James, anything on Twitter that you think we should?
Yeah. We've got a couple of things. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we're at the Famicast, obviously, the Famicast. Let me see. We got involved in a discussion about the famous Miyamoto quote.
Right.
Which is like release. What is it? A rush game is bad forever. Something like that.
Oh yeah, I caught some of this. So there's a quote that was attributed to Miyamoto, but nobody could find it, and they also found some other guys saying something similar.
Yeah,
and I think eventually somebody found something that was kind of the same statement in so many more words.
Yeah,
but friend of the
Dustin,
friend of the show. Push kind of answered it best, I think. He said there is no primary source of him directly saying it, as far as he knows. So yeah, probably.
I'd say when it comes to like people that check out primary sources and stuff like that, Push is really good about not just spouting stuff out of his ass. And like if anybody would know, I think he'd be a guy that would know.
Yeah, I think somebody eventually did come up with an interview where he said something vaguely similar, and it got like super paraphrased over the years.
Yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it?
Got one from Pedro Dokabin Keitawa. He says, very interested to see how, what is this, MLB The Show 2022 performs on the Switch. Maybe it's just a presentation marketing this year, but he's kind of interested in this game this time around. Danny, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time the show's on the Switch, and it's actually a good simulation baseball game. RBI tried, but yeah, they literally just canceled the series without even saying that they canceled it. So that says something.
Got a couple of comments from James Allen, one of our patrons. He can't be with us today. But on the previous episode, he said, great show, chaps. In my Fukubukuro of Fabulousness, I mentioned Horizon Chase Turbo for $5. He says, absolute bargain. What a game. Tons of content. And the new DLC in honor of the F1 legend Ayrton Senna. You can drive the F1 cars in his career in retro Top Gear style. Love, 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 love this game. And then, I think earlier today, he said, bollocks. Gonna miss it live again. Oh, and by the way, Danny, it's Lego singular. No one ever uses the term Legos.
No, people do. Like, at least from where I'm from, people say, hey, there are 50 Legos. I stepped on 17 Legos.
Standard American English.
Yeah, I was going to say,
I mean,
are
I
these
get
Americans?
I mean, I get it. And I understand it, but I just didn't say that.
Yeah.
Or
if you're not American,
was running the Famicast account didn't say that. Might not have been me. It was me.
Yes. Anyway, and he also said he's gutted that he missed the last live quiz and is missing today's live quiz as well. He's gutted. Anyway, thanks for playing, James. Maybe you can just watch the YouTube version and try and guess along. All right then. Danny, anything else?
Oh, one thing I was going to mention on the show, and actually I mentioned it on Twitter, but yeah, on YouTube we actually hit over 1 million views, which is pretty freaking insane. Like, I couldn't believe it.
1 million views on YouTube. Neat. 1 million subscribers, right, Danny?
1 million subscribers. It's almost the same thing.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I think that's gonna do it for the feedback, and that's actually gonna do it for the show. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter, you can. If you want to follow me, you can follow me at DannyBiv, DANNYBIV. JC, where can the folks find
you? You can follow me at FamiComplicated. And also, Danny, people can also join the Discord, right? How do they find that on the website?
So if you just go contact on the website.
Yeah. I'll do that now.
Click it.
I'll do it live. Do it live.
Scroll down, and there's just a link. It's not really too sexy, but
there it is. Feel free to join our Discord. You can join here. So yeah, click this link and you'll be able to join the Discord. Yeah, just go to the contact part of the.
If you're on mobile, the menu is going to look a little bit different. Just tap menu, and then you can scroll through the options all the way down to contact. You can see it that way. And hi, where can people find you?
I'm a Super Cat Drugs. I would like to take a second to shill something real quick, actually.
Sure.
Let's see. I'm gonna share my screen real quick here. Hide the porn. Okay. Wait, am I sharing it?
Yeah, you're sharing the porn.
Why is my browser not responding?
I'm not seeing the porn. I mean, your screen.
Share tab, maybe. Rip.
Yeah. Like my browser is now frozen, but like you guys can still hear me somehow.
Yes, we can. So Danny, we got one more episode in April, right?
We do, and that should be coming up 2 weeks from today. Today's April 6th, so plus 14. That'd be the 20th.
The 20th. That'll be the last episode of season 5.
Yeah.
Year of the Famicast officially over.
Yeah. Well, Ty, can you say? Can you put into words what you were going to share?
Absolutely. Somebody made an excellent mod for Guilty Gear Strive on PC, and what it does is it replaces like the post game messages about your playstyle with scrub quotes, and it's the funniest shit on the planet. Like you can check out my Twitter or go to the Scrub Quotes Twitter. It's pinned. It's so fucking funny, and they're all authentic Scrub quotes.
Nice.
Or taken from the Scrub Quotes Twitter.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is an amazing mod, but one of many mods that turns Guilty Gear into a giant shit post. It's so good. Like
Cool.
there's actually a quote that I personally received on Xbox Live. Like in the sample pictures there. It's so good.
That's great. That's great. Cool. All right. Well, that is going to do it for the Famicast 219. Of course, everybody that came and joined us live, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you tuning in, especially with episodes like this where we have like a quiz. I mean, this is like the perfect opportunity for you guys to interact, and we always appreciate that. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the slew of new games that came out here recently. I think we are, and hopefully you are too. But yeah, that is going to do it for the show. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and we will catch you later. Peace.
Peace.